Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Welcome to the computer class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, and it is chapter number 4, Introduction to HTML. Okay, chapter 3, first, second, third we have completed. Okay, so today we are going to study chapter number 4. Okay, Introduction to HTML. Okay, so at first we should understand what is HTML. Okay, so HTML is a kind of language. HTML. It is a kind of language. Okay, like we all are using Hindi, English to communicate with each other. In the same way, HTML language is used on internet to create the web page. What is its use? It is used to create web page. Okay, so at first I am going to write the full form of it. What is it? Hypertext markup language. Okay, hypertext markup language. This language is used to create web pages. Okay, it was created by Tim Berners-Lee. Who created it? Who invented it? Tim Berners-Lee. And in which year he developed it? He developed it in 1989. Okay. So at first we should understand what is a web page. Okay. So actually on internet, when we ask to the server for any kind of information, or you can say computers on internet communicates with each other through what we all are communicating with the internet. We all are using computer, we all are using phone. They all are reacting like a node. Okay, and these all nodes communicate with each other through a networking protocol. Okay, client makes a request. One is client and one is server. Okay, so clients, many clients are there, so they makes the request. Okay, they ask for the information. Okay, so they request to the server. Server have all the information. Okay, and they stores these information in the form of websites. In the form of websites. Means on server we can get our information through websites. Okay, websites are having all the informations related to the data that we had requested for. Okay, so all the clients are making request, server is fulfilling the request, and in this way the communication is going on. Okay, so websites, what is website? Actually, a website is a collection of, it is a collection of millions of web pages, okay, that contains text, graphics, audio, video, etc. Okay, in a website we are having a collection of millions of web pages, and these web pages contains all the informations, and it includes text, graphics, audio, video, etc. Okay, so on web page we see the information. What is a web page? A web page is an electronic page. Okay, what is a web page? It is an electronic page that we gets on internet. Why it is known as electronic page? It is known as electronic page because we all are able to see these pages with the help of internet. Okay, so web pages, it is slightly different from a normal page. Okay, so I am repeating all the things. On www, what is www? World Wide Web. World Wide Web. When we want to search for writing its website name, so the URL means uniform resource locator. In other way it is known as address. So the address starts with HTTPS. Okay, there are two address there. First is HTTP and second is HTTPS. Hypertext transfer protocol secure. If HTTPS is there, so it is a secure link, secure address, secure URL. And if HTTP is there, so it is not a secure link, it is insecure link. S stands for security. Okay, so we should all use HTTPS as a address if we are going to ask for the details for a particular website. Okay, so HTTPS. So in HTTPS, after that we write the address of the website. Okay, like our school website name is www.ratinternationalschool.co.in. So it is a complete address. What is it? It is a complete address of the website, and in another way it is also known as URL. Okay, first thing is URL. What is URL? Okay, so URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, it is a address, and every websites have different address. Okay, like if persons are living in a society, then every person is having different house number, they are having different address. In the same way all the websites have different URL. Okay, so every URL starts with HTTPS. Okay, after this www, it stands for World Wide Web. It consists all the details worldwide. Okay, so every address starts with it. Then after we write the domain name. Suppose it is RAT International School.co.in. Okay, so it is the complete URL of the website, or in this website we are able to find the data that we are asking for, that what are the facilities this school is providing, what is the score of these every year, what score the students of RAT International School are giving. So these all things you can find here. Okay, so it is the address. So it shows the information in the form of web pages. How you will get the information here? You will get different web pages that contains different data over there. Okay, so you can find the information about the topic that you are asking for in the form of web pages. Means in the pages you will get all the information related to the topic that you have requested for. Okay, so the web pages are electronic pages, and these pages that we are able to see to get the information regarding the topic that we asked for is created by HTML. HTML, it is used to create web pages. What is the use of it? It is used to create web pages. Okay, now how this HTML language came to us? Okay, if any phone comes, so at first its the first version comes. So in the same way, at first a language came, and it is known as GML. What is it? GML, General Markup Language. General Markup Language. General Markup Language. Okay. Then after this a language came, SGML. Which language came? SGML. Okay. It is known as Standard Generalized Markup Language. The full form of SGML is Standard Generalized Markup Language. Okay, after this a language came, and that is known as HTML, hypertext markup language. Okay, and it is used to create web pages. Okay, now HTML consists of 4 words: hypertext, markup language. Okay, 3 words are there, sorry. First is hypertext. What is hypertext? Actually, hypertext is a special type of text. What is the specialty behind it? The specialty behind it is that it is used to link other documents. Okay, suppose in any web pages we are seeing some link that computer parts description. Okay, a link is there. When you will click on that, another page will open. Another page consists of many links there. Whenever you click on that link, it will open a new page. Means as you click on any link on the web page, it navigates you. Navigate means lekar jata hai. It navigates you to another page. Okay, so what is the specialty behind the hypertext? The specialty is it is used to link to other documents. What is the specialty of it? It is a special type of text that is used to link to other web pages. Okay, means when you will click on one page, it will navigate you to the other pages, and normally do not happens with us in any other page. Okay, the page that we had opened, only it will get open, and if we are using the HTML, so in this language, click on a page will let you to move to the next page. Okay, second thing is markup. What is markup? Markup is a special feature of this HTML language, and what is it? It is the tag. In this HTML language, we are having tags. What we are having? Tags. And these tags are very special to us because they increase the appearance of the text of the web page. Means the appearance of the text will get improved with the help of these tags, and these special tags are having different use. Tag is not a single thing. Many tags are there, and every tag have different uses there. Okay, so the special feature of this language is HTML tag. Okay. Language, it is a language, and this language uses English words. Which words it uses? English words. Okay. The feature of hypertext markup language is that it is a case insensitive language. Which kind of language it is? It is a case insensitive language. What is case insensitive language? The language that do not depends on the lower case and upper case of the text. Okay, it is known as case insensitive language. Suppose I have written here HTML in this way, and one side I am writing it in this way. So the result will not vary. Okay, it do not matter that we are using the lower case and we are using the upper case. Okay, there. Now about the tools of HTML. There are basically two tools that we need. Tools needed for HTML. There are two tools. First is HTML editor. What is the first one? HTML editor. HTML editor is used to create the document, save the document, and to browse it. Okay, so it is HTML editor. HTML editor are of two types. First is what you say is what you get editor, and the second one is what you say is what you get editor. It is the full form of W. What you say is what you get. What you say is what you get. It is the full form of this WYSIWYG editor. Okay, this editor is mainly used to add graphic features in the web page. Okay, and examples of these editors are Adobe Dreamweaver, okay, it is one of the example of what you say is what you get editor. The second one is text editor. What is text editor? The text editor is a normal editor that persons are using to create the normal pages that contains only text, few images only there. Okay, and the editors of text editors are, what are text editors? Editors are WordPad and Notepad. What are these? WordPad and Notepad. Okay, so that first tool that is required for the HTML is the HTML editor. In the HTML editor we are having two types, what you say is what you get editor, and the second one is text editor. Okay, so I have described these two here. Now what is the second tool? Okay, I am writing on the next page. The second next tool is the browser. You can say the web browser. What is it? What is the second tool for it? It is web browser. What is the use of this web browser? Actually, all the HTML pages we are able to see with the help of the web browser. Why? Because it browses the documents from the www, means World Wide Web. Okay, means we need a web browser to browse the page, to display it. Means to display the web page, we need the web browser. What we need for it? We need the web browser like Mozilla Firefox, okay, Internet Explorer, and Google Chrome, Opera Mini. So these all are the web browsers. What is the default browser that every computer have? These 3, 1, 2, 3, these web browsers we need to install. But the Internet Explorer is the default web browser of a window. Every window contains Internet Explorer as a default web browser. Okay, no need to download it. To download the browsers, we use Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome and Opera Mini. These, okay, so in this way the web browser helps to display the page. We are able to browse, we are able to see the web page with the help of the web browser. Now the next topic is tags. What are tags? Tags are the basic building blocks of the web page. Tags are the basic building blocks of the web page. Okay, tags are case insensitive. Okay, first feature is that tags are the basic. The second is about it that tags are case insensitive. What is the third thing about it? Tags do not appear in the display window. On the web page we are not able to see the tag. Suppose we have used a tag to make the text bold, so we are not able to see the tag that we have used to make the text bold. Means text do not appear. Tags do not appear in the display window. Okay. The next one Texts are having specific rules and syntax. Texts are having special rules and syntax. What are rules and special rules and syntax? As in the grammar also we are having different rules and syntax for every sentence, interrogative, negative, past, indefinite, past, continuous, present, indefinite. In the same way here texts are also having special rules and syntax. What are these special rules and syntax? At first let me repeat it. Texts are the basic building blocks, means with the help of the text only we are able to create the web pages. Second is texts are in case insensitive, means if I write BR in this way and BR in this way, it don't matter, it doesn't matter. Okay. The next is text do not appear in the display window. In the web page, suppose I have used this BR tag, so it will not appear there. We get the answer only. That occurs when we are using this BR tag. Next is texts are having special rules and the syntax. What is special rule? That I will discuss. Next is tags do not contain spaces between. Suppose HR tag is there, so it will not contain any space. I can't write HR space R. It will be wrong. Okay. Text do not contain the spaces in between. Okay. And next is it uses angular brackets. What it uses? Angular brackets. Angle, we know what is angle? Angle 30 degree, angle 90 degree. So we use some angular brackets. Okay. So text used to angular brackets. It is thus open. I think it is not visible to you. So I am writing it upside. Text starts with this angular bracket and it ends with this angular bracket. Open angular bracket and close angular bracket. In this we write the tag name. What we write here? The tag name. Suppose B tag is there. So I can write this in this way also and I can write it in this way also. Both are correct. Okay. So this is known as angular bracket. Means open tag, or you can write here open tag. It is the opening angular bracket and it is the closing angular bracket. And B is the content of it. What is it? Content of it. So in this video we should understand these topics. I am repeating these. The first one was about the HTML evolution, then what is HTML, what is description of it, what are the uses of its parts, okay, then what are the tools that we need for it, and what are the editors that we are going to use for it, examples of the editor, okay, and the tags, what are its features and how it looks, how we should represent the text there. Okay, so you all should watch the video carefully, attentively, so that you can understand all the topic that's explained in the video. Okay, so the next topics we will understand in our new or in the next video. Okay, thank you.